Hi, I wrote something and I just wanted to share it with you. Thoughts on feeling behind in life and starting over. At 18, I did not have a clear idea of who or what I want to be. I was born and raised in Vietnam, the Mekong Delta specifically. My first bachelor degree was English study, and it essentially meant English as a second language. I chose that because I loved One Direction and wanted to speak English fluently, and my best friend chose it too. At 22, I graduated college without a clear career direction because my skill set was simply English. I moved to a new city and managed to find a job as a teaching assistant at an international school, teaching English to Vietnamese kids. At 24, after 2 years of working at that school, life felt stagnant. I thought to myself, surely life is more than this, and decided to leave everything behind and move across the world to the US to become an au pair after 2 years of planning and saving. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's a cultural exchange and childcare program in which I live with an American host family and take care of their kids while experiencing American life. At 26, I rediscovered my love for drawing and illustration, and I found graphic design. I was fortunate enough to be able to go back to school for it here in Los Angeles. I also started sharing my art journaling practice on Instagram and was delighted to see so many people resonate with it. At 28, I chose to continue my schooling to get a second bachelor's degree in interaction design instead of graduating with an associate degree in graphic design. Along the way, I realized how much I love art, visual design, and storytelling, and how much I dread becoming a UX designer working in tech. That was not an easy pill to swallow, because at 28, I felt I couldn't afford to make the wrong choice on my second attempt at higher education. Fast forward to the present. At 30, I'm finishing my interaction design degree in a few months, and for the very first time in my life, I know what I love and who I want to be, both professionally and as a person. Looking back at my 20s, it felt like a series of trials and errors. For much of it, I was on autopilot, living on the sidelines of my own life instead of making rational decisions and intentional choices. My 20s were messy. I chose things without knowing why. I moved countries. I changed career path. I questioned myself. However, none of it was wasted. I don't regret choosing my first college major. I don't regret moving to the US, and I don't regret choosing the wrong major the second time. Because in some weird cosmic way, all of those trials and errors led me to the version of myself I am proud of. Someone who is grounded, comfortable in her own skin, and clear about who and what she wants to be. So at 30, I'm about to start over. But is it really starting over? Because now I carry the most valuable thing with me, my experience. And isn't life just a series of ends and beginnings overlapping each other? At least I think it certainly is not a linear path with one beginning and one end. Am I afraid and nervous and pressured by society expectations? Yes, but am I also beyond excited for this next chapter? Absolutely. And if you feel behind in life or you're thinking of starting over, I wish you the clarity to see that there is no standard timeline, no fixed milestones that apply to everyone. The real milestone is not age, it is self-knowledge. And I wish you the courage to shut out the noise, listen to your own voice, and let your heart lead.